Cut. So, creating videos. CLCA Pro Tips videos, we decided to create a video to show you best practices of how to create a video. So we'll be accepting your 3-minute or less submissions, but we're trying to help you formulate a great video by some of the tips that we'll be covering in this short video. Some of the things we'll talk about is your script, your audio, your video, some lighting, the equipment that you're using, background, recording, and also sending the video into CLCA. So starting with your script, you can write a rough written outline, just cover some bullet points. And then on those bullets, you can expand, within the video. You want to use simple conversational language. And if you have any acronyms, you might want to explain them within the video. But that first 15 seconds, that's what you'll use to grab the viewer or hook the viewer in. But listen, don't overthink the material. It should be easy for you to convey the message. The second part is on your audio. Start with a test video to see what that audio sounds like. You want to check for any ambient or background noises. There might be a blower next door blowing. There could be a dog barking. And also, if you're going to add music for you guys that are going over the top with it, be aware that YouTube is able to sense copyright protected music. So if you add copyright protected music onto your video, it will be flagged by YouTube. The second part, or third part actually, is going to be your video. Ask someone to shoot the video for you while you're within the camera, within the frame. If you want to avoid shaky footage and stuff, you might want to think about using a tripod. And the second part about that is lighting. You want to make sure you've got good lighting. You want to check for shadows, and you don't want like half of the frame in full sun and half the frame in shade, because it's hard to differentiate that. On your equipment, just use the highest possible video setting that you have on your camera. And another hot tip, make sure to clean off the lens on your camera where you'll be filming from, because oftentimes they're full of fingerprints and smudges. But as far as the background goes, pick a spot with natural light. That's always the best. And avoid a bunch of background clutter. Try to make your background on the simpler side if possible. So during recording, you want to look directly into the lens. You might want to have some planned pauses. And there's an old saying about the rule of 3 takes. Your first take is kind of a warm-up take, and your second take is what you'll capture as the best one. And you might do a final third take just for refinement. But as far as sending the videos into CLCA, regular members, associate members can also send in videos. We just don't want the associate members to be doing a commercial for their product, but they can certainly talk on the product that they're producing as far as general practices go. But with that, you're going to be sending the videos into x-files at clca.org. That's x-files at clca.org. Again, don't overthink it. We'd love to have all your submissions, 3 minutes or less, on any pro tip type topic.